in the middle of our shoot, a porcupine decides that he wants to go into solitary confinement. Y'all see him? We were doing the whole video shoot. I had this really great idea. We were about to do it, and then Noel's like, what's that? We've never seen one in real life before. It's just a porcupine munching. He's like so chatty. He just goes. It is a cloudy but warm Tuesday. So we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna explore a nearby state park that Noel just found out about. Feeling the wind through my fingers. And then...
Did you say winter?
The wind through my fingers. To me, winter is a swear word at this point.
Okay.
So,
it's not an autumn breeze.
Noel, you're trying it. I'm about to quit. I'm about to walk out on this man because he keeps teasing me with, you know, autumn's right here, and I'm like, it's not even August. Like, it is the second to last day of July at the point of this filming. Tomorrow's the last day of July, and then Thursday is going to be the 1st of August. But we are going to explore a new state park nearby, and then we are going to do some exclusive filming so that we can get some more cute shots for TikTok and something else. I'll keep you guys posted, or you guys can stay tuned and figure it out yourselves. And but we're gonna, you know, allocate some time to do the cute content. Hold on, I have to sneeze.
Let's catch it on camera.
It like wants to happen. Anyways,
I hate those.
I do too. This is pretty. So the pond is that way. There's a meadow trail, a road, and a loop that way. And I love when stones have this moss thing because it's so antique-y. Gives it a little antique-y look.
Antique?
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't know that was a word.
It's a Friends reference. Did anybody watch the show Friends just like me? Noel's more of a Seinfeld guy.
She's bald, Jerry, bald.
This is about to be the lake. Oh, and then there's like little paths too, all surrounding this swampy body of water with lily pads. What? Why'd you say holy crap?
There's nothing but lily pads all over this entire thing. It's probably insane with bass in there.
Oh.
Yeah. There was something moving here when we pulled up here, so.
Oh yeah, because fish love vegetation.
Yeah, they love.
And it's all muddy too.
Nice.
Very
Well, it doesn't look
nice.
very big, so.
Yeah.
We can go head out.
Okay.
We'll do our thing.
So we just walked around the state park for a bit, drove around a bit. It's just pretty nature and that really saturated pond full of lily pads. It's very swampy. We're gonna go find another spot to see where we had abandoned prison, that one. We were looking it up and there were some spots that we didn't see when we were there, so we don't think we discovered it all. So we're gonna go see if we can find what we didn't find last time, the other parts of that abandoned prison. And then we're gonna do video shoots there. And we'll give you guys like tiny little sneak peeks, but the majority of the content will be going to oh my God, did I say it? I said half of it. This thing in the description below, because of the P, you can figure it out. And then TikTok. So you guys are gonna have to tune in with those if you wanna see the majority of it. But yeah, there's a lot of the behind the scenes that you guys don't really see that we always think about and plan. Like I have a bag in the truck with outfits. Like I plan outfits before I come up and visit Noelle and before we do these videos, and then we plan like, are the phones charged? Do we have the different phone holders? You know, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? And trying to put as much thought and intentionality into it as possible so that it's a more enjoyable experience for you guys. So, yeah. Hi, Dragonfly. Oh, I got distracted. I'm ready. Oh, they smell nice. Okay, so we are going to start filming little snippets for TikTok and Patreon. And this is a little bit of the behind the scenes. We're gonna leave this camera rolling and just show you guys little cuts and clips and parts. And yeah, this is the work that goes into the behind the scenes. So we got outfit changes, so on and so forth. We're back at the prison camp. We're gonna start here and not end there, but that's our second stop, is the actual cells. This was like the agricultural center or something where they would store food for the prisoners. And then we're gonna end it in a meadow. So that's gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna be frolicking about in a meadow. And no, I don't have cowgirl boots. I totally forgot them at home. So I have flip-flops, which I don't think goes with a cowgirl hat. So we might not film the feet. These are the little bloopers.
No, once you do, well, here you don't want to be barefoot. But
no, here I don't.
Like on that meadow and stuff, I think will look good when you're...
Yeah, when I'm barefoot, because it'll be very country and...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be barefoot inside of a prison cell. All right, let's do this. So this is the first outfit. All right, anything else with this outfit, or?
No, I think we can change to the next outfit.
Okay,
That
let's
looks
change.
pretty good.
Okay. Outfit number 2 coming up. No. Get over there. Get over there. Okay, bye. All right.
Okay. Well, I did.
Ow!
Oh, I was going to say, did we get that?
So in the middle of our shoot, a porcupine decides that he wants to go into solitary confinement. Y'all see him? We were doing the whole video shoot. I had this really great idea. We were about to do it, and then Noelle's like, what's that? We've never seen one in real life before. It's just a porcupine munching. You gonna turn around, little guy? Hello. Porcupine.
Film that to see, like, to show what he does when I throw rocks in him.
Hold on. Look at the munchkin.
I'm not gonna hit him, but...
Now, I'm going to wear my all-white outfit. Yeah.
Okay, go.
This is fun. You're enjoying. Like a kid.
Here we go. On.
It is hot. I can feel the sweat trickling down my back. So we saw a porcupine during our shoot, which you guys saw. Now we're on our way back. We're gonna make some food. Noel is going to make, don't say it. He's gonna be so mad at me because I keep thinking tostones and it's not tostones.
Close.
Tostadas. Tostadas.
And what
So-
are tostadas?
It's like the flat tortilla with like the refried beans and queso and then other stuff on top. Yeah. But we were so shocked by that porcupine, you guys. We were in the middle of the photo shoot and Noel was like, what is that? And yes, I'm wearing my all white outfit because like I said, we came with outfit changes and everything is sweaty. The things we do for y'all. We love y'all.
Torture.
Noel, this is not about you. Okay. No. Okay, filming for YouTube and simultaneously doing this on TikTok Live. No, I am not usually good at multitasking, nor do I enjoy it that much, but we're gonna do it because I'm not having this conversation twice because every conversation turns out different, you know? I want it to be organic. We're going to, while we have our breakfast tacos made by Noel, not yours truly, that one, that yours truly, him, and coffee, okay, we're gonna talk about how we got started in the channel, how we met, and you know, like goals, like what we want for the future, so on and so forth. Do you want me to go first or do you want to go first?
So I'll go first.
Okay.
Of how it kind of all came about.
Okay.
So I do like a lot of outdoor things. I do a lot of DIY. I have a big house that I'm restoring. It's a 1900 Victorian home, built in 1900. And over the years, it's just been neglected and bad work has been done on the house.
Yeah.
And then just for the house that old in general, even new houses today still have their problems when builders don't do things correctly. But this house, actually, for as old as it is, the bones are really, really good. So anyway, back to how this all came about was I'm always out doing something, whether it's kayaking, hiking, fishing, boating.
Yeah.
Have a dog that has to be exercised often.
Yeah.
And
That too.
well, then, you know, I'm always watching YouTube and I'm following these guys on YouTube. And I'm like, you know what? That's so nice that these guys are doing the things that they enjoy and creating content. So I'm kind of boring. Like my personality is just kind of, you know, monotone.
Off camera, it's really not, but okay.
Anyway, so I thought, you know what? I am going to run an ad and find a female person. Model to join in, and I thought that would help create the interest like immediately. So this is where she came in. So I ran an ad, she replied, and then we set up a day to meet. We met at a cafe in Boston.
Yeah.
And we had a long conversation. We sat there for a while, right?
Did we really?
Yeah.
What do you remember from that conversation? I remember, okay, that we first connected over email. I'm talking to two cameras, so pardon how my face changes and stuff. But we met and we started chatting over email. From email, we said, okay, this is my number. You can reach me faster. So we're texting, okay? And then we're texting back and forth. And we're going to this cafe. And so before I get to the cafe, I gotta put gas in my car. And so I'm texting him and I'm like, yeah, I'm almost there. I just gotta, like, it's like 5 minutes more driving. And he goes, don't text and drive. Something I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't met him in person. I don't know what he looks like. It's just, don't text and drive. And I'm like, okay. I put gas in the car and then we get to the actual cafe. And, well, he stands out like a sore thumb because he's the only one in New England, okay, in a cafe in Boston, a city like Boston. And he's wearing a cowboy hat. And then the lady at the front that takes our order for the coffee also commented on his cowboy hat. Was like, oh my gosh, you've got a cowboy. He goes, well, I'm from Texas. And I'm like, okay, makes sense. So here's this guy, and we didn't know each other right away. So he's a lot like, like now we make fun of each other. I'm 5 and he's 7. We're toddlers. Like, we're just always joking, always silly. But when you meet somebody for the first time, you're not like that right away. Mm-hmm. So here was this like reserved man that was polite, well behaved, cowboy hat, of course takes the entire bill. Like he's like, coffee's on me, of course, And I'm just sitting there like, interesting. Okay. Because I saw that in person,
I mean, you were interesting. You definitely talked a lot.
Okay.
We still see that today.
Okay.
I think overall there was just a good kind of chemistry that, because we sat and talked for quite a bit not about the whole project. We talked about just random general things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I felt that was a good thing because, I don't really enjoy talking to people that I just have nothing in common with.
Yeah. Okay.
I.e. liberal kind of stuff.
Stop! You're so annoying.
Well, I'm just going to say how it is.
Well.
You gave me the conservative vibe also, whether you were or not, but you had that vibe to you. I think you probably picked it up on me right away.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, those were kind of my whole first impressions. I have to admit something though.
What?
When we were leaving,
okay,
I checked out gas. Out as we were walking out the door.
Of course.
Sorry.
Typical man thing.
I had to confess. It's
Okay.
been on my chest for a year now. I
we
feel
met.
like the world's been lifted off my shoulders.
Stop.
Now that the truth is out. Yeah.
All men do. Oh my gosh. Okay.
How about you? What was your first impression? Since you don't remember our conversation.
I just didn't expect you to look like a freaking cowboy.
Yeah, because we had not seen each other. Like, I had seen her photos because she submitted photos.
Well, because it also said model,
Yeah,
right? So I'm like, okay, well, here are some nice photos of me.
yeah. So I had seen what she looked like and everything,
Yeah.
but she had no clue
No, I had no clue
what
what
I
Noelle
looked
was
like
going to be.
at all.
Nothing. Oh.
But
And
you picked me out right away when you walked in?
I did.
How?
I don't know. It was just like, we made eye contact and I was like, that's the person I've been texting. I just know it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But, I remember that I thought he was a white guy. So I see, like, the cowboy hat, and I mean, he's not dark, right? So I'm like, oh, it's just one of those, like, white guy rednecks, right? Our second time filming together, ever. So our first time filming, both times, there was, like, I think, like, this resistance, So the first time we were supposed to film was at Scusset Beach, and that video's up. It's called She Might Just Be a Redneck.
Our very first video.
Mm-hmm. And so that was the first time outside of our cafe meetup that we're actually like sitting and like, getting to know each other while we're filming. But it was such a hot day that day that the parking lot closed, and Noelle got there earlier than me.
Oh, yeah.
By like a half hour, and so by the time I got there, I was like, oh my god, the guy's not letting me in. Noelle, can you come out and sneak me in? So he had to come out and sneak me in.
I didn't sneak you in. There
Well,
wasn't no sneaking
There was
in.
no sneaking, but he had to talk to the guy because the guy wasn't taking me seriously, and I thought, this man is going to take another man seriously. So like, Noelle, come do your thing, okay? Man to man, just talk. Do whatever needs to be done. It worked out, and then the second time we were meeting up, we were gonna meet at this part of Newbury in northern Massachusetts, Newburyport. It's like this park. So we're like, okay, well, we'll meet each other there. So on my way there, my car's making this weird noise, and I pull out of the highway, like I literally take an exit, and then I park on this street that no trucks are allowed in. It's a residential street, and I'm parked, and I can see that something had gotten loose under my car. It wasn't anything of importance. It was just like some metal thing. And I was like, well, looking around for anybody to help me. No, like a bunch of men drove by. Nobody helped me. I was trying to wave people. Nobody helped me. After about 20 minutes of that, I called Noel. And I barely knew Noel, but I was like, there's something about him, and I can tell that he always has tools in his truck, and okay, he's a redneck. He's going to be, I mean, here's the thing, though. It's like, not all, I don't want to say cultures, but like, okay, redneck culture is a culture where, like, you should know these things in life, and, like, you guys just know how to carry yourselves, and you can handle these kinds of things. Not everybody's like that, so I was like, okay, he's reliable. So I call him and I'm like, hey, something's going on. Like, I need you to come get me. He comes, he helps me out. In the process of helping me out, and it's just inviting people. Oh. In the process of helping me out, there was this other guy on the side that couldn't physically help, but like was like telling us different things, like what to do. I don't know. Two things. One, this big truck, this semi that's not allowed on the street because it's a residential street, comes in, totals my car. My car's parked, okay? Totals it right in front of me. And Noel pulls me out of the way, and it's a hit and run. Whoever was driving that thing was on something, okay? And then he, like, leaves.
Yeah, this was a big tractor trailer. And then there was a sign right there.
No trucks allowed.
No trucks allowed.
Yep.
And what he did is he turned the corner, the tight corner.
Yep.
Her car was on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And so when he turned, the back end of the trailer clipped the rear end of her car. And
yeah. Right in front of me.
Yep, right there in front of us.
It was great. So I'm just there stunned. I'm like, what the hell? And then the guy that was watching us, he lives in the neighborhood, he's asking if Noel needs any tools, if we need to call the police, like he's just trying to be helpful. All of a sudden, him and Noel start speaking Spanish. And like the Spanish that's coming out of Noel's mouth is like a true Mexican, okay? So I'm standing there like I thought he was a white guy. And I was like, he doesn't even speak Spanish the way that somebody who learned it in school would speak. No, he's speaking it. Okay, this sounds like his mother tongue. And so then I'm like, is he Mexican? And so, yeah. And I just started finding out more things about him. And he was like, I remember my car was totaled. There was nothing I could do. I could still drive home. So he's like, do you want to just call today off? And mind you, this is our second time trying to film.
Yeah,
okay?
but wait, you're skipping something.
What?
Because, okay, so she found out that I speak Spanish and that I might be Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
So then what happened next?
I don't know.
What do we do?
Chase the guys?
Yes. We jumped in my vehicle and went and chased the guy down.
We lost him.
We lost him, but anyway, we went on a little adventure right there.
Oh yeah.
We should have been filming that whole time.
But the funniest thing is like he looked at me and he's like, should we go find them? And I'm like, okay. And then we tried running. And we were like, we should probably drive.
Yeah.
Not run. And this is like our second time meeting, so like the resistance was really there, and I thought so many times like, maybe this isn't gonna work out, but anyway, so he looks at me and he's like, well, do you want to just skip today or what? And I was like,
you actually said it to me.
No, you asked me, and I was like, let's just do it.
Okay.
So we went into his car. It's not this truck, it was a different truck. And so we went and we still did the filming. It's our second video up ever, right? And then during that time we just started during the car ride, I was just over there twiddling my thumbs, and it was like 20 questions, and I was like, well, now I'm stuck in this car with this guy that I barely know, that like helped me, and he like pulled me out of the way, so he kind of like saved my life, okay? But I don't really know this dude, so I'm like, okay, and I'm just like asking him questions like, so what do you do for a living? Like, you know, like all that kind of stuff. And it was just so funny because we were like getting to know each other. And I was just like, and he was just so calm and answering the questions. And I was just like trying to stay calm because my car just got totaled in front of me.
What are the other ones?
The Shooting Star.
Oh, the Shooting Star.
The
yeah.
first time that we went camping, I recommended the campsite. And
yeah, so we were out by the fire that night, and
Yeah.
I had the conversation with you about seeing shooting stars. And out in Texas, you can literally go outside at night and just sit for 10, 15 minutes, and if you're looking in the right direction, you will always see something shooting across the sky.
yeah,
Whether it's meteors or stars or whatever.
that's cool.
So I had told you that conversation. I was like, but here I had not seen them in a decade. I have not
Yeah.
seen a shooting star
Since he moved up
forever
here. Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Well, so that night we had like a long conversation and all that stuff, and I was laying out by the fire.
Yeah.
Well, you were too. We fell asleep out there. You were on your side of the
Yeah.
thing. I was on one side.
Yeah.
And I remember that night, like, I think it might have been closer to the morning, like waking up, because I was feeding the fire throughout the night.
Yeah.
You were out.
I was
like always.
knocked out.
You're knocked out. Always.
I like my sleep.
Anyway, I'm like sitting there looking at the sky, and then all of a sudden, the shooting star comes from my right side. She was over here on this side, and it comes over, and it like literally like it was pointing. It like came and went over and like down, like it was pointing at her.
Yeah.
And I took that as a sign that that this project was going to work out and everything was going to be good. And I kind of took it as like, don't let this one go.
Yeah.
So.
Because you were attempting this channel for a while before you met me.
Yeah.
And it like didn't work out, and then, hi.
Yeah. And it's been a year basically
Yeah.
now, and
It's
here we are.
crazy. So it's been a year, but I think that when you connect with somebody, it doesn't matter like which way. It can be family, friends, others, whatever. But when you connect with somebody, it should always be organic.
Yeah.
You need to have chemistry. And the funniest thing is like from day one, he was just so easy to talk to, and it's been a year, but like. Within a year, we went from like strangers to like we finish each other's sentences, and it's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so like, what has been some of your favorite memories working with me over the past year?
Well, one of them has been recently in the last video that we had at the beach.
Oh, that beach day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was your, I want to call it a cackle. No, it was a laugh, but it was because she has many laughs.
I do. He's memorized all my
She has
laughs,
many
like the different
laughs.
noises.
There's
and
the evil ones. There's the
I love that
mischievous
one.
ones. There's the ones I'm up to no good. And then there's that one right there where you can just hear happiness. And so on our last video, we were doing some video shoots out in the water, and
We got bloopers.
it was the bloopers on our last video, and but she comes out of the water just laughing at the storm, and that laugh right there is like her true, genuine happiness laugh.
Yeah, he brings it out of me.